Hello, primary 5 students. How are you? Welcome in your science class with me, Dr. Shaimaa Hamdy Kassem, and your channel, the Big Sister channel. As now, we will study lesson 4. And this is part 1 from lesson 4. As we will study activity 8, which is comparing plant and human systems. Okay? As we will see some similarities between the plant and the human systems, as we will see now, okay? Let's start our lesson. We learned before that the plants manufacture their own food, which is, yes, glucose, sugar. And this is to get energy through photosynthesis process. So the plant needs energy. Grow. Also, we learned that the plant needs gases to survive and grow, as the air enters the plants through the stomata, which found in the leaves, yes, as it is important for the photosynthesis. This air is very important for the photosynthesis, especially carbon dioxide, okay? So we can say that the plants need gases from air and energy to grow and survive. Yes. So the water and nutrients must be transported to the leaves, and also the food that a plant will get the energy from it. Okay, this food is manufactured in the leaves, so needs to be transported to all the plant parts to get energy, okay? So here we need something that transport these nutrients and these food, okay? So we need vessels or tubes, okay? So the plant need vessels to transport water and nutrients through vessels called what? You remember its name? Yes, xylem. And also, the plant needs to transport food, which is glucose, okay, to all the parts of the plant. So this will happen through vessels called what? Yes, phloem, that we studied before. So here, the plant has vessels to transport water, nutrients, and food through them, which are xylem and phloem. You know that the human needs energy and gases from air to survive and grow also. It looks like the plant, as they eat food to get energy. And this happens by the help of the digestive system that digests food into glucose and nutrients. These nutrients are absorbed into the blood, okay, and go to all the human body parts, okay? So human body gets energy. As we see here, human eats to get energy. Also, humans need gases from air to survive and grow, and this air enters the human body through the nose, yes, and the mouth, then enters to the lungs, where the oxygen is absorbed to the blood. And this is, remember this system? This is a respiratory system. So here, the oxygen is absorbed to the blood and go to all the body parts. So here, after the nutrients and oxygen are absorbed in the blood, they need vessels also to transport them to all the body parts, to all the body cells, yes? So both the plants and the human need vessels to transport nutrients and gases to their other parts, okay? So now it's time to discuss them in details, okay? As here we will start with the plant, okay? So the plant transport system, or in another words, plant vascular system. So both of them have the same meaning. Plant transport system or plant vascular system. We have here the word vascular. Vascular means that contains vessels, okay? And here we know that the vessels are the xylem and phloem. You know that the plant vascular system or the plant transport system, it is a system of vessels or tubes that transports water, nutrients, and plant food, which is glucose, between the plant parts, okay? And you know, the transport system in the plants has one-way vessels. What the meaning of one-way vessels? As here in the xylem, as you see, it has one direction. The nutrients and water are transported from the roots through the xylem to the leaves, okay? So this is one-way vessels, okay? So the transport system in the plants has one-way vessels, okay? This is all what we want to know about the plant transport system or plant vascular system. Now we will move to talk about the human system, and the human system called human circulatory system, okay? Or human circulatory system, okay? What is the meaning of circulatory or circulatory? We can divide this word into 5 syllables as we see here. It's sir, ku, la, to, re, circulatory. And it comes from the word circulate, okay, or something that go in circle, okay, as it comes from something and returns back to this thing, okay? And we will see why it is called circulatory or circulatory system. So here the human circulatory system, it is a system that transports oxygen and nutrients through the blood to all the body cells, all the body parts, okay? And here, as you see, it consists of heart, and these blue and red vessels, those are the blood vessels. And of course, the blood vessels have blood, okay? So we can say that the structure of the circulatory system consists of heart, blood vessels, and blood. As you see here, the blood vessels, we have 3 types of the blood vessels. We see vessels that are red, okay, and vessels that are blue. And here we have like a web or very tiny blood vessels that connect the red vessels with the blue vessels. We will know their names now. We have the red vessels, which are arteries, okay? And the blue vessels, veins, okay? And here, the very, very small, the tiny blood vessels that connect the arteries with the veins are called blood capillaries. Blood capillaries, okay? Blood capillaries, okay? So we will talk about each structure of those, each organ of those, okay? First, we will talk about the heart, okay? As you see here, the heart squeezes and relaxes, so the heart pumps blood to all the body parts, okay? And it receives the blood again from all the body parts. From here, this is why this system is called human circulatory or circulatory system, okay? The heart pumps the blood to all the body parts, and the blood comes again to the heart from all the body parts, okay? It consists of 4 chambers, as we see here. We have 2 upper chambers and 2 lower chambers, and they are called 2 atria. The up chambers called atria, and the lower chambers called ventricles. ventricles. Okay, as we see here, those are the 4 chambers of the heart. We have 2 atria and 2 ventricles. Ventricles. Okay? Okay, so here it's time to talk about the second structure in the circulatory system, which are the blood vessels. And we have types of blood vessels. As we see here, we see the red blood vessels that we call them arteries. Arteries, okay? And we have the blue vessels that we call them veins, okay? So now we will talk about the arteries, okay? The first type of the blood vessels. And we know that the heart pumps the blood to all the body parts through these arteries. So this blood will be rich in oxygen and nutrients. Rich means that they have large amount of oxygen and nutrients. Okay, so here the blood that is rich in oxygen and the nutrients comes from the heart to all the body cells. Okay, so the body can survive. Okay, so here all the body cells like brain, like liver, stomach, all the body parts, okay, will take now blood rich in oxygen and the nutrients, okay, through the arteries, okay. And after that, these body parts or body cells, after they take their need of oxygen and the nutrients, they will have waste. This waste will be carbon dioxide and the excess nutrients and oxygen that they don't need. So what will happen to these waste, okay, that reach in carbon dioxide and few amount of nutrients and oxygen? They will go back to the heart. And this is through the second blood vessels, which are veins. So veins return the blood that carries very small amount of nutrients and oxygen, carbon dioxide, back to the heart, okay? And to get rid from this carbon dioxide, the waste product, these blood vessels will go to the lungs, where here the lungs will exchange gases, okay? So the blood vessels will carry oxygen and will leave the carbon dioxide for the lungs to get rid from it, okay? So here, the veins return back the blood that carries very small amount of nutrients, oxygen, and carbon dioxide as a waste product, okay, to the heart. And so on, as the blood will circulate, okay, our bodies, as it heart pumps blood that reach in nutrients and oxygen through the arteries, and these arteries go to the all parts of our body, and the parts of our body take these nutrients and oxygen and leave the waste product as carbon dioxide and small amount of nutrients and oxygen that they don't need. It will be returned back through the veins to the heart, and so on, okay? We talked about the veins and the arteries. Now it's time for the blood capillaries. Blood capillaries are tiny blood vessels, very, very small blood vessels that connect arteries with veins, okay? We know that the arteries and the veins and blood capillaries carry blood, yes? And you know that blood is the fluid. Fluid means liquid that flows easily, okay? So here, blood is a fluid that moves in the human's arteries and veins only in one direction, as the arteries carry the blood from the heart to all the body cells or parts, and the veins carry the blood from all the body parts to the heart, okay? So here, we can say that the blood vessels carry the blood in one direction. So the blood is a fluid that moves in the human's arteries and veins. That means the blood vessels. in only one direction. Okay? So here we observe something, yes, in these information. So what do we observe here? In the plant transport system or plant vascular system and human circulatory system. Yes, there are similarities between the human circulatory system and the plant vascular system or transport system. Both of them have vessels to transport water, nutrients, gases, and both of them have one-way vessels. Okay? This is a very important information that both of them have vessels, and these vessels are one-way vessels. With this information, we finished our lesson. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next video, inshallah, and goodbye.